Hey guys, FluffyPinkYak here, bringing you a NU battle against Awmgnoob. We both had teams to test, so why not? Yeah. So I leave with Snowflake and he leads with a Rampardos and switches into this thing to take the fake out. And then he's going to evade 2 attempts at the hypnosis while he curses up. I just want to get this in to sleep before he can like really set up and annoy me. So yeah, he goes for a waterfall here and he gets a crit, which is just the start of the many lulz in this battle. I wouldn't have uploaded this battle usually, but there was so much hacks and stuff that it was too funny to pass up. So I go into my Leafeon and he does more cursing, and he told me on Team Equinox chat that he had nothing to take this Leafeon, and funny enough at the time, which was about now, I said don't be too sure because you never know what hacks will do and stuff like that. And how fun that was to say. Yeah, I should have touched wood saying that. So anyway, his Quagsar's asleep and my Leafeon is kind of sitting cozy now. Goes for a Leaf Blade on this Jinx that comes in and it does a sizable chunk of damage, but then again I have attack EVs. And I guess Jinx is kind of frail, and yes, I still have a cold, in case you were wondering. It doesn't help that it's like minus 20 outside. Maybe a slight over-exaggeration there, but yeah, you get the idea. So he dies from Life Orb as I take the Ice Beam with my Flareon. In case you haven't noticed yet, yes, I have a weird theme team with a couple of evolutions. Anyway, I go into my... I don't know what this thing's called, but it's got Agility and Baton Pass. And that's all you need to know. The plan is to set up the Agility and then Baton Pass to a mixed Sea Viper, or Seviper, whatever you call it. But that doesn't work, so I just bring in the Seviper anyway, and he goes for a Psychic, which is bent, because that's going to do a ton of damage to my Seviper. And I go for a Giga Drain because I like Giga Draining. So that does jack shit, and I get like very little health back. And I go into my Leafeon expecting a Surf to finish off my thingy, and yeah, he goes for a Psychic again, which is I guess kind of good. So I go into this for like Death Fodder, and I think it lives here with like... no, it doesn't, it dies. Yeah, this battle was like 5 minutes ago and I've already forgotten everything that happened. So now I go into my Flareon, and I was sort of like pretending I'd switch straight out. But he gets a freeze hack and then dies from Life Orb, which is gay, because now my Flareon's frozen. He goes into a Manectric, which usually Flareon would wall pretty well. This is my special wall Flareon with like Heal Bell and Wish, because I run Wish Protect on this and Synthesis on the Leafeon. It's a pretty good wall combo when it works. So yeah, I live with 4 HP here, and it doesn't matter because I get Thunderbolted again and don't unfreeze. I just went for Protect there to be annoying. So now I go into my Scarf Glaceon, and he goes into his Whiscash, and the Ice Beam does a ton of damage to this thing, well over half. So it's not going to get to do anything like setup wise. So not quite sure why that thing came in. Probably because it was the most useless thing on his team, because Leafeon would have eaten it. So now he goes back into his Manectric, and obviously I outspeed and do the old Ice Beam thing. And he misses Overheat, which was hilarious. And I said that made up for the freezing. Oh, la, 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 la. So now he goes into this big dinosaur thing, and Ice Beam doesn't quite kill it, and then it goes for a Rock Polish, so I figured I'd better get out of there and go to my Leafeon, wanting to keep this Glaceon alive, maybe for something later. So he goes for a Stone Edge here, and it's so close to killing me from half. But then he goes for an Earthquake, and I live with 2 HP from like 53, which is amazing considering that's a Rampardos. So I get the Synthesis here, and then I said on the chat, please don't crit me with the Stone Edge. So yeah, he kind of does, because he's annoying. So that Stone Edge takes me out with a crit, which is stupid. And then I go into this thing thinking the game's over, so I just hit Hyper Beam, and I was like, what? I outspeed? After a rock polish. So, yeah, his last thing's a doohickey, that looks like a penis, and I'm stuck on Hyper Beam now, which is funny. Hyper Beam misses, and I was like, oh, he's going to wake up and Stone Age me or something gay, and that'll be it. But no, I get the Hyper Beam off on the second attempt, and it takes it out, and that was kind of lawsy. So yeah, fun battle, Awmgnoob. I'm not going to say it's a brilliant battle, but it was fun nonetheless.